I've either discovered the secrets of the universe or I'm just crazy. And I could be crazy because the thoughts I'm about to share are a result of basically sitting and thinking for way too long with no human interaction. And when you do that, you kind of lose some understanding of the world around you, and that can be dangerous. Case in point, I thought I was in the Truman Show for about 2 weeks when I was 16, but I don't know, maybe I'm onto something. Basically, I want to know if introvert solidarity is a real thing or if I just made it up. And I'll try to explain what I mean here with a story. So I used to ride the bus home from school, and there was this one kid on the bus that I always sat next to. And if you asked me what his name was, I'd have no idea because we never spoke. But it was a thing. Every day we actively tried to sit next to each other for the purpose of not talking. So I have a theory that I'm going to call introvert gravitational theory, or IGT for short. And it states that introverts can detect each other, and when they recognize each other, they're able to relate on a completely unspoken level where there's just an understanding that we feel each other's pain without needing to say anything out loud. It's an unspoken understanding that we're in the same spot. Does that make any sense? I'd also say that this is somewhat of a rare phenomenon because introducing an extrovert into the group kind of taints the sample because they'll force the introverts to talk, and that gets really awkward. And I'm sorry if the scientific approach is weird. The study includes me too. I'm a part of the sample. But an example of this in nature that maybe some of you have noticed is that in large high school cafeterias, there is usually one table that has 4 or 5 people sitting in it, and they're diagonally across from each other and not interacting. Usually they're on their phones or studying or whatever, just not talking. I'd even argue that this is an example of symbiosis. Now, hear me out. IGT is based on the idea that even introverts need companionship because it can be a lonely life sometimes, but we don't want to talk to anyone we don't know. But it's beautiful because the base understanding reached negates all forms of social anxiety. In the right circumstances, everyone can experience companionship with no discomfort. The introverts will not deal with mental questions like, what's this person thinking? Or should I talk to them and make small talk? Oh my gosh, small talk. Also, I think it is noteworthy to add that when I wrote the script for this video, I was sitting at a table with someone who I knew probably didn't want to talk to me, but I was okay with that because I didn't want to talk to him either. So instead of talking, I just wrote a script for a YouTube video. I also feel like the only way to really talk about this is by making a video or talking about it online, because the nature of IGT is that this is never discussed, right? These are unspoken rules that a lot of us abide by but never say out loud. And I'm making this video because I've got to know if I'm crazy or not, because this is something I've thought about a lot and I need to know that I'm not alone here. Please tell me I'm not alone. Thank you. Follow your dreams.